A $300,000 simulator is connecting a group of UNC Charlotte professors and the Waxhaw Police Department for research on use of force.
Fox 46's Brett Baldeck is live from the Waxhaw Police Department to explain how citizens are also involved in this study. Good morning, Brett.
Good morning, Ann, Wyatt, and Jason. So this study is being conducted by 4 professors from the criminology department at UNC Charlotte, and they found prior research that showed 70% of police officers feel like citizens don't know what it's like to be a police officer. But on the other hand, 70% of citizens found in this same research that they do feel like they know what it's like to be a police officer. So 2 very different sides. So this new research study is bringing both sides together.
This is the Virtra 300, a 360-degree use of force simulator inside the Waxhaw Police headquarters, using cameras, lasers, and projector screens to simulate what it's like to be a police officer.
When I first used the system, I was amazed at how each scenario would hit on a different aspect of calls that you could go on.
Every newly hired Waxhaw police officer is required to use this technology to check over basic training. The de-escalation portion of the sim caught the attention of the UNC Charlotte Criminal Justice and Criminology Department after they were awarded a grant to study use of force.
You can take 2 different officers, put them in the exact same situation, the exact same encounter with a suspect, and they may respond differently.
One officer may use force and one may not. When it happens in this simulator, UNC professors are collecting the data and reviewing camera footage.
And we hope that this information can be used to help train officers in the future. If we can understand why there are these individual differences in use of force decision making.
More than 150 citizens have been part of the study as well. A real handgun, pepper spray canister, and taser are strapped to them just like they would be on a police officer. The cartridges inside each weapon have been replaced with lasers. An electric shock box is strapped to a person's back to simulate when they are shot in a scenario. I found out the hard way what that can feel like. The goal is to use this technology as an educational tool for both officers and the people they protect and serve.
They come in thinking, why wouldn't you use a taser in every situation? Why would you ever use a handgun? Then they leave here realizing that a taser does have limitations.
The experience that we've seen in the simulator, the experience that we've seen by watching people take part, is that it's hard to imagine what it's like until you're in that situation.
So the goal is to finish the data collection by the end of this year and then publish the report sometime next year, and they're still looking for citizens in Union County to take part, and we've placed all the information about how you can do that on our website at fox46.com. Just click on this story. And Ann, Wyatt, and Jason, I did get shocked by that electric shock box. It did hurt slightly, but they tell me the reason they put that on people is to give them more of an anxious feeling, just like what police officers may feel like in the field, because you know that something is going to happen if you do something wrong. Back to you.
Well, we're glad it didn't hurt you too bad, Brett. Thanks for taking one for the team. This topic's so important. How is this technology paid for, and do they ever kind of update it?
So they received a grant from the Cops TV show, which paid for, I think, about 75% of the simulator. And every year I'm told that the software is upgraded and adds all new scenarios. And there's already 300 different scenarios that are part of the program.